Hi all, I'm sure your backlogs are non-existent with not many things to play, and you're all gagging for some more games, right? No? Well, I'm here to add to it anyways. So keep your eyes and ears peeled as I go into 5 games you might have missed on Steam. In this lovely summery August, why don't we start with a horror? Escape the Backrooms is another game based on the viral horror concept of the Backrooms, born of an eerie, unheimlich photo of a desolate office. There have been a number of these, but this latest 4-player cooperative take is gaining a lot of traction. An early access affair, Escape the Backrooms looks like a fairly conventional survival horror jaunt. It has baddies, but it has 8 distinct levels too, some of which appear to depart quite dramatically from the source material. When played cooperatively, you'll use proximity voice chat, which means if you lose your friends, you won't be able to speak with them. This dovetails nicely into the labyrinthine level design. If you can't get enough of this fascinatingly creepy setting and have some similarly fascinated friends, it looks like a creepy way to spend an evening. If you're familiar with the farming genre and looking for a challenge, take a look at this. Moondrop is a whimsical farming game with glorious pixel art, which may remind you of Stardew Valley, but it's a roguelite though, so may not be as relaxing. The farm you're tasked with plotting and nurturing is situated atop a shifting mountain, harried by a supernatural mist, and when this mist arrives, your farm disappears. The idea is to grow and harvest enough produce between these mist variations to make some money at the nearby village, and as the game progresses, you'll learn some ways to keep the mist at bay. Moondrop is in early access and will stay there until early next year, during which time it'll get new content and the usual optimizations. Who knows, maybe this is the next step towards competitive esports farming at the Olympics. I know I promised only 5 games you might have missed on Steam, but think of this game as 5 games you might have missed on Steam within a 5 games you might have missed on Steam. A 5 games you might have missed on Steamception, if you will. The Mangotronics Employment Collection is a group of 9 games based around the theme of employment. Each game is short, sweet, and ranges from first-person physics puzzles based around production lines to visual novels about dreaded job interviews. There's also a game about working behind the counter at a fast food restaurant, and a game about tossing projectiles at presumably annoying customers. It's not without violence then, but what is work except violence upon our desire for true freedom? I'm not the biggest tactics RPG fan, but we seem to be living in a golden age for them. And this week sees yet another come to Steam. This is great for fans, but the only time I've ever been in line with people and waiting for them to take their turn is at a Tesco self-service checkout. Cute fantasy pixel art, a gaggle of characters to recruit and customize, and difficult decisions with every turn. According to Mercury Game Studios, Tyrant's blessing isn't just about min-maxing. Your ability to plan, adapt, and strategize is more important apparently, so expect to have to think on your feet as you explore the colourful world of Tiberia in order to obliterate the Tyrant. I'm not exactly sure how to describe this next one, so just take a look at Pud Pud in Weird World. Ancient and forgotten retro games are often released unceremoniously on Steam, and Pud Pud in Weird World is the latest. Some of our younger viewers may not have heard of it, but it's an Ocean Software affair originally released for the ZX Spectrum in 1984, and for our older viewers, that was 10 years before I was even born. You're a yellow ball with wings who must survive in a bonkers and surreal world. How is this achieved? By discovering hidden bowls, of course. Look, lore and cohesive world building weren't big video game concerns back in the early 80s, but if you want to dive into the archives of the games of yesteryear, or just been watching a bit too much Stranger Things, try Pud Pud in Weird World for just over $1. And those are 5 games you might have missed on Steam. Well, 13 if you count the Employment Collection. Anyways, I've been Maheen Kasoor, and remember to like, comment and subscribe to PC Gamer's YouTube channel. See ya!